Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already seen my first video, please go back and check that one out. What I've been doing is nail swatches just for people who are maybe looking to get into a new brand or something, looking for particular colors and maybe what the colors may look like in this certain brand. Now, what I'm doing today is the Gelaze brand by China Glaze. They're actually not too bad for color payoff. Now, these have the gel end base, so at least this way it kind of saves you a little bit of a step. The color I do have today is called Casual Friday, which is a very light yellow. So I'm just going to go ahead and start with that. Apply that for you, and then I'm going to go ahead and cure this. And I'm going to put that, oh, I missed a spot. And put that under the light. There we go. Now this says this is a 30-second cure, so that is what I'm going to go ahead and do. So you can kind of see the color here a little bit. There we go. It's not bad, it's a nice light little color. So I'm just going to go ahead and reapply this for a second coat. And most of these I'm just going to try to do the actual two coats, just to see what kind of payoff we get. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put that in for the 30 seconds. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to put a top coat over it right away, just to see if I end up with any issues, just to make sure that it is a true 30-second cure, because sometimes that's not always the way. Now, what I do like about these colors is they actually have the colors underneath, but the way this doesn't work is it's actually not written on the bottle. So what happens is, in this case where I've got another yellow, it does not have the color underneath. The little paper sticky came off, and I'm kind of left with no idea what the name of this color is. So I was trying to look all over the bottle here to see if maybe it did have a name, and if I missed it. I don't think I've missed it, but I can't see it. So that's a little frustrating. So the only options of colors that I thought this might be is actually Celtic or Celtic Sun. Now, if you do know the name of this, you can put it in the response boxes down below. So I have a rough idea of maybe what this is called, but I did not have any luck. So now what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to apply this top coat just to see, make sure that we don't have a problem and that this doesn't just smear it everywhere. So let's just take a look. Now this top coat that I'm using is a completely different brand, so this is a minute cure. So I'm going to leave it in there for a minute. Go from there. And then I'm going to put the yellows side by side, just to see if there is a bit of a difference or not. Once again, I'm just going to leave this one in for a minute. So with these colors, they boast that you do not need a primer, you do not need a bonder. The beauty of these is the color of the bottle. They do kind of match the color that it is so far, so that's kind of good. But again, it doesn't give you the name of the color, so you would have to bring the bottle back to try to find it, to try to compare. At least I would. Whereas at least if it's written on the bottle, then you know what color you're actually looking for. That, so that's a little bit frustrating. So I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to go ahead with this color. Now I'm always on the hunt for a beautiful yellow, and I'm just not having very much luck. So let's just apply this one here and just see if there's a bit of a difference, because in all honesty, the bottle looks darker on this one, so you would assume that it would be a darker yellow. Now it doesn't look like it's that much darker of a yellow, it just looks like it's a little bit of a different tone of yellow. But again, let's just leave that and give that a try for the 30 seconds. And again, this one, I do not know what the name is of this yellow, but if you do have an idea of a decent yellow gel polish that you think that is one of your favorites, I would love to hear that in the comments down below. So once this is done its time, then we'll move on to the next color, which is the next, oh, actually, no, I need to do another coat of this one. So let's not worry about that, and let's actually just do another coat. Sorry about that. I'm too excited about trying these colors, apparently. But it looks as though the 30 seconds is sufficient for curing time. Now, some colors are a little bit trickier. Like your whites, your blacks, your reds, like your really pigmented colors, they can be a little tough. So what I'm going to do is cure this one, and I'm not going to go ahead and add the top coat again this time. I just wanted to see if it worked, and it did. So I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this one. Sorry, this is my Candy Lover light. This is a light that I got from another kit. It's actually not too bad. Unfortunately, it doesn't have 30 seconds. It's got the 60 seconds and the 90 seconds. But for what I paid for it in the kit, it was actually a decent little buy. I did have a pro light. That one was starting to kind of wear out. I've had it for years. I absolutely love it. But for now, this is just out of a kit, and it's actually doing the trick. So I really can't complain about it. So there's the time. Okay. So, and this is what I mean by the color is just so close that there's not even that much of a payoff for it. Here, let me adjust my light a little bit. Yeah, not much of a color payoff. They look pretty much identical, even though these bottle colors look completely different. And you would think this would be like a more beautiful kind of a bee yellow. It really is not. So that's kind of disappointing. Now I'm going to go ahead, and this next color is called Pool Party. Beautiful color. Now let's just see what it looks like once I apply it. And make sure you're in the frame. I do apologize, I'm trying. So that's, it comes across as pretty sheer for the first coat, but that's okay. And again, I'm going to try to stick to the 2 coats just to make it, you know, most of us, I don't think, do 3 coats. I mean, I have been guilty of it for sure, especially if I think I could get a little bit more of the color payoff, but all right, so do that. There we go. And put that under there. Get my polish color out of the way. Turn this back on because I keep turning it off, and let it cure for the 30 seconds. Let it do its thing. Now in today's swatches, I've only got I've got 6 colors only today. Not like the last time I had actually a couple. I think I had about 8 colors. No, I had 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 or 12 colors. So there we go. So I'll just do that this time. So that's looking pretty decent. I'm going to go ahead and add another coat. Now I do generally try to stay to thin coats so that it doesn't get to be too much, and what happens is you can cure it and then it starts bubbling and coming up on you, and it's not a good look. So you don't want it to apply it too thick. Okay, so let's go cure that for the 30 seconds. Now again, this color is Pool Party, which is pretty bright color. It's actually pretty cute. Now sometimes when you're looking at the photos online, a lot of the colors do look kind of identical, which is why I was having a hard time trying to match up the yellow. And I do have another color that actually does not have the color written on it. So this is a beautiful beachy kind of corally orange color. It's got a great color payoff, and I gotta say, I don't know if you can see this on the video, but they do have great color payoffs. I'm just kind of disappointed with the fact that these are so close. So now I've got another color for you. Again, I'm going to avoid the top coat for a little bit. And this is called Coconut Kiss, which is a purpley color. So these again are LED and UV colors. So it says 30 seconds in a UV light, 30 seconds in a LED light and 2 minutes in the UV light. So I'm going to apply that one. It's beautiful purple. Coconut Kiss. It's definitely a different name for this color. It's maybe not what I would match it up with, but it is a gorgeous color. Okay. All right. There we go. That. And yes, I know I'm playing pretty footloose with this light and my colors here. But yeah, that's beautiful purpley color. Let it cure for the 30 seconds. I will put on a second coat. And then I will apply the top coats and go from there. Now, turn that off. Let's add on our second coat. It really is a gorgeous purple. This would be a fantastic toe color. There we go. Put that in for the 30 seconds. Okay, Coconut Kiss. And go back. Now after this, we've got 2 more colors. All right, so we've got that out, and that is quite gorgeous. All right, so the next color I'm going to do is called Fifth Avenue. It is a deeper kind of, I would say, not quite burgundy, but again, this is one of those colors that I find, I don't know what it is, it's like a fall kind of color, and it's just comforting. I wouldn't say it's a mauve, but it's definitely a, I don't know. I look at this and I think of a sweater. Nice cozy sweater. Such a beautiful rich color. Again, this is one of those ones I think that would look fabulous on the toes, and I mean, let's let's face it, they would all look really good on the toes and the nails. So here we go. Put that one on. Put it for the 30 seconds. And then this one, the color payoff is actually really good. You probably could get away with one coat. I'll take a look at it, feel it out, see if I think I want to do a second coat. But if you do use it, I'll let you be the judge. You could also let me know which color that you loved the most. But I mean, that's a really, really rich color. You probably wouldn't need a second coat, but you know what? Just to be fair, I will put a second coat on that one. This would probably be a great color to do sweater nails with. Like, honestly, it's just gorgeous. That would be a beautiful wintry color, and I think I see a hair on here. Driving me bananas. There we go. Okay, so let's put that back on. 30 seconds. Again, it would be great to have a lamp that would have the 30-second button on there, but now I'm just really being picky. But all I have to do is just keep an eye on it. And once it's done its 30 seconds, then I'll pop that, stop that. There we go, at 30 seconds. Now this is the other color that I did not have the bottom to, so that's kind of frustrating. I once again did look all over this and trying to find the name, and I just cannot find a name on it. So this is either the Glow with the Flow, but in all honesty, I think this is the Pink Voltage, because that sounds quite familiar from when I bought it. So I really do, and it's a beautiful color. Again, this is 2-in-1, which makes it kind of convenient. So you don't have to worry about putting the base on. There, saves you a little bit of time, especially sometimes when you're doing your toes. You just want to do them quickly, be out the door, no muss, no fuss. I know I've done that last minute where it's like, okay, I need to get this done. Now this one is pretty sheer. This may have to be one of those 3 kind of layer ones. I even did like the little swatch on the top, and it's pretty clear, pretty kind of iridescent almost. So it doesn't have that beautiful, I mean, it is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have that really hot pink payoff of color, which is unfortunate. And again, I do believe this is the Pink Voltage. Again, the frustration of not having the name on the bottle. Like I say, it could be Glow with the Flow. I really don't think it is. I think it's Pink Voltage. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, open this again. Give this another coat of this color. Do apologize if you hear sound in the background. That is my fireplace. It actually snowed today. I mean, it didn't stick around, but still, it snowed. All right, so here's the second coat. Beautiful. Put that in there. Put the cap on this. Let that do its thing. I'm going to add the top coat once the 30-second cure is done. And then we can go ahead and I'll go over the colors again and actually what the colors are called. Go from there. And that way you can kind of get a rough idea of what these are. Once again, these there. Oh, I've gone too far, but I mean, really, it's not going to hurt it. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to add the top coats just to the remaining ones because the first one actually had the top coat. The top coat that I'm actually, let's see, the top coat that I'm actually using right now is the McCart Top It Off top coat. I got it in another little kit that I got. There we go, put that on there. I gotta say, the 30 seconds really, it works. So this is pretty time saving. Not only do you have your base and your color coat together, but you cure it in 30 seconds. That's fantastic. I mean, no fuss, no muss. And that pink turned out pretty decent. So I'll let you guys get a closer look at this after this. Cure it. Now with this cure is going to be the 1 minute cure. And go ahead, put it in there, let it do its thing. Again, this is the McCart Top It Off. Not a bad little top coat. I'm always on the lookout for a great, beautiful, shiny top coat. Sometimes a little harder times than others. Even with the matte top coats. Matte top coats are another tough one. It's kind of hard to find them without that cloudy look to them. I have heard that the Ugly Duckling Professional top coat is incredible. I just haven't invested in that yet, but I absolutely will do that. But I did get one from Candy Coat. It was not that great. I've put that one aside. Not in love with it. I'll have to cover those colors with you. There we go. So we've got this together here. So we've got, this is the Casual Friday. This one I'm thinking is the Celtic Sun. If you do know what this color is, let me know. Again, this is the color of the bottle, but that color is as light as the Casual Friday when applied. Just the bottles are two completely different colors. Now, this is the Pool Party. It's another stunning color. Love it. So after the Pool Party, we've got the Coconut Kiss. Beautiful purple color. After that, we've got the Fifth Avenue. Love it. Beautiful color. Again, would be fantastic for sweater nails. And this one here, I am still convinced that this is actually the Pink Voltage, not Glow with the Flow, but maybe you could tell me, but that's a very frustrating thing I do find about these colors. I mean, I love the colors, love their color payoffs. I did get a little bit of a switcheroo with this one. Kind of upset about that. Still looking for that beautiful yellow that's a little bit closer to this. I may have to look at Madame Glam. I have seen a couple, and I do have some Madame Glam colors, just not yellow. But most of these are pretty true to what the bottle actually has on the outside as far as the cover, so that's kind of nice. Same with the Coconut Kiss. They're pretty true to what's on the outside, which is fantastic when it is. But those yellows, the one yellow is pretty true, but that other one, definitely not. This one here is very true to what's on the outside of the bottle. This one's not bad. It's very true. When you put on the first coat, it's pretty sheer. But as you can tell, once it's on there, it's pretty good. Pretty good. A little more iridescent than, say, what the bottle is showing you, but it's still a beautiful color. Now, if you have any ideas of what these are called, again, please let me know. I do thank you for tuning in to my channel, and I hope that this swatch has helped you. And if you've got any questions, please leave them in the comment section. Again, have a great day. Bye.